Welcome back to the Beaufort News. Carlton Dallas is with us once again with our business report. Carlton, great to have you with us on this first day of June.
Thank you.
Let's get right to the South Carolina Electric Cooperative. What is that, and what has been going on with that organization during the pandemic?
Sure, great question. The South Carolina Electric Cooperatives are 19 cooperatives that are basically member-owned. And so they buy electricity from Santee Cooper, which, as you know, was an investor, 45% investor in the V.C. Sumner nuclear plant that was up in Fairfield County. And so part of what's happening with the pandemic is that the 19 cooperatives, of which Palmetto Electric is one, Berkeley Electric Cooperative is another, that's the largest, they actually extended per Governor McMaster's state of emergency that they would not cut off anyone who was not able to pay their bill.
Right.
Now, so that was a very noble effort on their part, and of course thank Governor McMaster for including that in the state of emergency. But what it does is they still had to buy their electricity from Santee Cooper, which sometimes either manufactured it or bought it from elsewhere. So the 19 cooperatives could theoretically have a deficit. And as we're coming to our reopening phase, excuse me, what's happening is that those cooperatives have basically indemnified a consumer against having their utilities cut off. They've still had to pay, and now the cooperatives are asking if you are a consumer and if you have a delinquent bill, if you will contact them to set up a payment plan.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. If you do have a delinquent bill, you just contact the co-op?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. And one of the things that's very interesting is the Santee Cooper and other cooperatives, they certainly took advantage of the Paycheck Protection Program, thankfully so. And so they were able to keep their employees gainfully paid during that period of time.
Good.
So hopefully the consumers will reach out and help the cooperatives at this point.
Okay, very good. Good update on that. Thank you, Carlton. Let's move to Beaufort. So as we begin to slowly reopen, from your perspective and what you've seen, what is going on in the city and the county?
A lot is happening. Our elected officials are doing a wonderful job in terms of getting out. They want to volunteer and talk to various organizations. If you are leading an organization, a member of an organization, please reach out to our elected officials and ask them to come speak and update. Senator Tom Davis does a superb job. One of the business groups I'm a member of had him a couple of weeks ago. And there's so many things that are happening in terms of the path going forward. Senator Davis was a member of the Accelerate South Carolina program chartered by Governor McMaster. So the real key and suggestion is please reach out and get the benefit of our elected officials.
Okay, very good. And we have about a minute left, so tell us about what's going on with our animals and the animal lovers in our area. Where can they turn for help?
Well, Beaufort County has two wonderful organizations, the Animal Rescue Shelter at 15 Pritchard Road in Okatee. That contains an animal campus where animals are sort of taught behavioral skills. And both places reopened June 15th. So if you have an animal or you've seen a feral animal, please contact them. They are absolutely focused on adoption, training, and that type of thing. Two great institutions we have right here in Beaufort County. The Humane Society is also located in that building at 15 Pritchard Road. So three entities right there.
Very good. We have about 30 seconds left. So any final thoughts as we begin a new month here in the Lowcountry?
Yes, it is a new beginning. And having lived and worked abroad for 10 years, I hope everyone has an appreciation for what a great country this is. And certainly before going abroad, like all Americans, I complained about things, but also seeing our benefits, I think is absolutely beneficial and important that we sort of take a look at the good things that happen here in our great country.
That's right. We got to think positive, right,
Think
Carlton?
positive.
Thank you so much. Carlton Dallas with our Business
Thank you.
Report. We'll see you next time.